Black Camaro congratulates Bill Jones for winning the 2014 National Mustang Racing Association Flex-A-Lite Open National Championship. Bill is Black Camaro's fuels maintenance manager at Moody Air Force Base in Georgia, and he is not the only Black Camaro employee that races in the NMRA. Bill drives his Ford Falcon and Joe Hutchins' his Purple Mustang. So as you can see, Black Camaro employees are devoted to delivering the go.
There's a feud that's gone on in the U.S. that's almost as old as the Hatfields and McCoys, and that's the feud between Chevy and Ford. Today, the center of the battleground is a matchup between the Chevy Camaro and the Ford Mustang, as each manufacturer tries to outdo the other. But if you think the feud runs deep between the car companies, you can be sure that it runs even deeper with the car owners and fans. So we brought together two teams of car tuners and enthusiasts to face off in their Mustang and Camaro in what we call the Great American Car War. Hey, I'm Jessica Barton, your host for this head-to-head competition between the Camaro and Mustang. Through a series of challenges, we're going to find out which car is better and which car can be better improved by do-it-yourself performance and styling modifications. We've pitted a team of Camaro experts against Mustang experts. So who's going to win? Well, we're about to find out, as the first challenge is a horsepower race. Let's go ahead and meet our team leaders. Team Camaro is headed up by Mike Wilson. Mike is widely known in the automotive aftermarket as a parts and marketing expert.
The expertise that I bring to the team is years and years of being in the hot rod business and the parts business. I've raced cars, I've drag raced cars, and I'm most well known for manufacturing restoration parts and accessories for Corvettes and Camaros. Jessica, we are ready to rumble. We're going to take these Ford Mustang boys down. Show after show, we're going to show them what it's all about.
Wow, okay, tough words. Let's go ahead and meet our Mustang team leader. This is Marcelo Canatano. Marcelo races SCCA and has been competing in Mustang since the early 90s. He's the owner of Silver Horse Racing, which supplies quality parts to companies such as Ford Racing, Shelby American, and Saleen.
Being the captain of Team Mustang is a little bit of a great responsibility. It's similar to when I was racing actively all the time, and we had to sit there and put together a team that would do pit stops and everything else like that.
I see how it's going to be. We'll just let our Mustang do the talking.
And all I've got to say, Marcelo, is bring it.
Oh my gosh.
Mike was talking trash to us about Team Camaro, but sometimes you just have to realize that you're outmatched. Luckily, he's the one that's outmatched in this case, and he's about to find out what's going to happen.
All right, boys, your first challenge is to see which team can make the most horsepower out of their respective vehicle in order to get the biggest improvement in their quarter-mile time. In order to do that, you guys will have 90 minutes to make the necessary changes or additions to your vehicles to get the power increase. You'll have 2 minutes to discuss with your teams what you want to do, what your options are, and report your plan before that clock begins. Oh, yeah, one more thing. You're only going to have $700 retail to spend on parts. The team that wins this challenge is getting $500 that they can use on future challenges. So a win out the gate is very important, boys. So I just got to ask, you ready, Mike and Marcelo?
Jessica, we were born ready.
Oh, our Mustang is definitely ready to take on this challenge.
I'll tell you what, Marcelo, you may not be aware of this, but Chevy has always dominated Ford, and it's not going to be any different this time.
Maybe back when there were push rods in these engines,
Oh my gosh, all right, guys, come on.
Marcelo was talking a little trash, but you know what? That's just the way Ford guys are. They're always talking trash because when it comes down to getting it done, that's about all they have.
All right, you guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing started because your clock on the 2 minutes starts now.
Okay, guys, let's go back here real quick. We've got 90 minutes to make our modifications, and we've got a $700 budget. We all know that. Doc, what can we do to get the most horsepower out of this Camaro?
Cold air intake, Mike.
Good idea. How much do you think that'll give us?
With the cold air intake itself, about 15 rear wheel horsepower.
Jeff, what's that going to run us?
275.
Okay, not a problem. When we were in the huddle to try to decide what to do, everybody had a lot of good ideas. And because we only had 2 minutes to use, we quickly decided what we could put into the car that would give it the most bang for the buck.
Tune.
What about some more timing, some more fuel? What do you think?
That's where he comes in with that laptop.
Custom tune?
Yes, sir.
Custom tune.
That's a nitrous kit.
We don't have enough time or money to make that happen.
We do a cold air kit for sure.
We could definitely do a JLT cold air kit.
And an SCT tuner where they can tune, if not the custom tune.
What kind of horsepower are we going to see from that?
On average, 15 to 20 horsepower, but it's not about the horsepower in it. It's about getting on the quarter mile. And I know for a fact we can pick up a half a second with the tuner in this car and the cold air kit.
I think that's a great idea, guys. I think we can do that. Team Mustang has a great group of guys on it. They all know what they need to be doing. They can get it done in the time allotted, and I'm sure that we're going to be really ready to go to get this job done as quickly as possible.
Time's up.
Great, yeah.
Come on, guys.
We'll do that CT tuner.
Enthusiasm. All right, well, let's start with you then, Team Mustang. Marcelo, talk to me about what you guys decided to do.
Okay, what we're going to do, Jessica, is we're going to do a JLT cold air intake and an SCT can tune package. The retail price on this is $649, so we're well under budget and ready to show those Camaros our taillights.
All right, well, thank you for staying in budget. Sit tight. I'm going to talk to Mike here, and what did you and your boys decide?
It's so unlikely that these guys are going to show us their taillights because our team came up with the most dynamite package. We're going to add an EFI Alchemy custom tune and a Volant air box, both dynamite pieces. The Volant air box is $275, the custom tune $399. We're well within budget and we're ready to take these guys on.
All right, well, great job to both teams staying in budget, getting some nice modifications. When we come back, the parts are going to get delivered and we'll see if these guys can get them on their vehicles and ready to run in time.